and gentlemen, welcome back to another very special, as always, episode of the Hyper Conscious Podcast. We hope you enjoyed our latest episode where we sat down with Mark Champagne and talks about all things personal development.
Oh, yeah.
We haven't recorded it yet, so I'm guessing that's what we're going to talk about today. For episode number 396, we are going to give you 5 ways to get back into shape after COVID.
So, short story, because it's a 5-minute clinic. I was on my way to the gym not this morning. This was probably this early afternoon. We were supposed to meet at the studio at 2, so I left my place at probably around 11:30.
Short story.
Quick workout.
Short story.
I'm on my way to the gym, and I'm listening to my pre-workout ritual, which is a Greg Plitt video. It's a motivational video. And then I listened to a little bit of The Rock. And I'm driving to the gym, and this is the first time I've driven to Impact Fitness since the beginning of COVID. And I literally got so excited and cried simultaneously. Excitement plus crying, emotional. It's one of the most interesting experiences ever. Imagine overwhelming gratitude combined with overwhelming excitement. It was just really awesome. And then I got a great workout in. I'm weaker.
Oh, yeah, same.
Than I once was. And Kevin had a similar experience this morning as well.
We were talking in the preamble that I got like 3 hours of sleep last night, and I think that's one of the reasons, because I was excited for the gym. Like, it was like back to school. I had my gym bag packed, I had my pre-workout mix, I had my headphones out, my clothes out, ready to roll. So I got up at 4 a.m., and I was at the gym at 5, and it's been a long ass day.
But it was also a lot of feedback. Looking in the mirror, we don't look quite like we did.
Definitely not.
Yeah, no, little different things have changed.
And I'm not nearly
as
strong.
Same.
Like probably, I don't know, maybe 75%, maybe 75%. I don't know. But I know that'll come back quick. Enough about us, though.
Yes.
Because we have 5 minutes and 11 seconds.
Yeah.
We realized that for Alan and I, it was like, okay, cool. The gym's open. I already started my diet. I started my weigh-ins. You know, for me and Alan, or I'll speak about myself. Like I wasn't working out on like during COVID.
Yeah.
I like heavy weights. I like squatting. I like doing that stuff. I'm not into the home workout stuff. It works for some people. It works really well for some people, but it's just not my jam. So we wanted to talk about what we're actually going to do to make sure that we get back into pre-COVID shape. Because again, being in shape for us is part of this brand. We want to be hyper-conscious in every arena.
Yeah, health, wealth, and love. And so for the health arena, being in shape, we're going to set a new standard. For me, I'm setting a new standard for myself. Like this, I'm not letting COVID beat me.
I'm not scared.
I'm literally going to be more consistent, and I'm saying this publicly than I ever have been in my life. But the 5 pillars of fundamental fitness, in other words, the 5 ways to get back into shape after COVID. Number 1, sleep. Number 2, hydration. Number 3, nutrition. Number 4, training. Number 5, mobility.
Have a good one.
Yeah, if you've heard us talk about these before, these are the 5 fundamental pillars of natural fitness. This is the whole game. So sleep. Quick tactics here. Get a minimum of 7 hours of sleep per 24.
Pro tip.
Maximum, expert tip. A maximum of 9 hours of sleep. Hydration. Take your body weight, multiply it by 0.6. That's the number of ounces of water per day you should be drinking. In Kevin's case, that's 400 ounces.
All of it.
I'm kidding. Number 3, which is nutrition, and we added weigh yourself. So every single day, after you pee, before you eat anything, step on the scale. Track that over time. Naked, yes. Nutrition. So also track your caloric intake. Trying to be in shape without tracking your caloric intake is like trying to be wealthy without looking at your bank account. It's just not feasible. Calories in versus calories out. Really quick synopsis here. If you are in a surplus, that means that you intake more calories than you burn in a given day, meaning you are going to gain weight and potentially build muscle if you're weight training. If you burn more calories in a day than you intake, you will be losing weight and burning fat and also trying to retain muscle. Training, number 4. You can do weights, you can do cardio, you can do a combination of those, you can do CrossFit, whatever it is for you. For us, we prefer weight training. If you want more muscle mass, I highly recommend weight training, strength training in particular. Number 5, mobility. That can be foam rolling, stretching, yoga, anything that's going to keep you mobile. And those are the 5 fundamental pillars of natural fitness. If you can do those every single day, imagine the version of you who does this every day for 10 years versus the version of you who doesn't. We were talking in the preamble about if your only goal is to look good on the beach this year, then maybe you work hard for 3 months and then you go to the beach. Versus if you want to be in the best physical shape possible, your goal is you're going to basically be in the gym forever. So whatever it is that you do for training, I highly recommend you do something that you are passionate about and that you play the long game.
Easy episode for the kid. Just show up, be.
Right.
We got to put a cardboard standalone thing right here in my seat. We'd be all right. You know what I mean?
What do you have to say about fitness, Kevin?
Oh, it's great. Love it. Big fan. I would say add these things to your system of success. That's what I would say. Like, make sure you're doing these every day. Make it a point to go to bed on time. And I've been Jeffing that too, just as much as anybody else. But now I have a really important reason to get up early. Like, I want to be at the gym first thing in the morning. I was there at 5:06 this morning. I plan on being there at 5 o'clock. Whenever they open, I'm going to be there. So put all of this into your system of success.
Yeah.
First thing in the morning, start your day. Weigh yourself. Boom. Now you know exactly where you are. Now you're either going, well, you should be more motivated to stay on track.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing too about working out first thing in the morning. You've already done the hard work. Now, make sure you don't screw it up by overeating.
Yes.
That's the other thing. So I would say make sure this is all in your system of success. Make sure you're checking it off as you go. If you're not familiar with tracking calories, MyFitnessPal has an app. There's a bunch of apps. It's simple. It's simple. If you want to hire a coach, hire a coach. And I have no interest in doing purely fitness coaching, so I'm not selling myself. But there's people out there. Bianca, you can hire Bianca. She does coaching, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Catherine does coaching. There's so many people that do it. So if you need help, professional help, hire somebody because, if you haven't been working out and you've been looking at your body and you're not happy with it, this might be the chance for you to finally create something that sticks, a routine that you could come out of this in 6 months and say, I'm in the best shape I've ever been, but I decided after COVID I was going to really commit and be disciplined.
The last thing I'll say before we go here is if you only made this one change that I'm about to tell you, that this will have a bigger long-term impact on your fitness for the rest of your life, get around more in-shape people. I remember I was on the phone. I was actually on a podcast called the Living Ahead podcast. And one of the hosts of that show his name's Kelly Moser. And he was saying, once I went down to Florida with a bunch of hard bodies, I hadn't heard of hard bodies before. And by the way, it's interesting because someone's perspective of being in shape is very different than ours in certain regards. But what he said is, like, when I was on the beach in Florida, I just immediately knew I needed to change. New England sets a low standard, in my opinion. When you're in California or you're in Florida or some of the more, warmer climates, you're outside more. You see a lot more people in shape. You are your associations. Get around people who are in shape, even though it's uncomfortable. That will change your life more than anything else.
Fire. Yeah, decide. At the end of the day, the body you are in is because of your habits, your eating habits, your exercise habits, all of that. When you change your habits, you'll change your physique. You'll change your physiology. You'll change everything. So that is what we wanted to talk about today. I am dieting.
Oh, yeah?
I weighed myself this morning.
Oh, yeah? What are you weighing?
I was 187.4. Today. Very specific. Very specific. I'm eating 2,300 calories is what I'm aiming for because I'm going to jumpstart this thing. Yeah. Because I've been eating like a Haas. And so we want to share that with you guys because if you don't feel in control, you might be freaking out of like, oh my God, I put on 15 pounds. Like people are saying that the COVID-15, like, yeah, I'm the heaviest I've ever been. There's a reason for that. Yep. So we know that we're at least aware enough to get it off and we want to help you guys do that as well. We hope you enjoyed this. And if you're looking to grow your business or your podcast, Alan and I both are doing free 30-minute consultations. If you go to thehyperconsciouspodcast.com, it's either under hire us. We should probably figure that out before the next episode. Yeah. Or coaching. Our Calendly links are right in there. Again, it's free, no strings attached. We just want to add as much value as we can. And Alan is doing peak performance business. I am doing podcasting. Bada bing, bada boom.
On those calls, no exaggeration, we will change the trajectory of your life forever. That is our goal. We've seen us do it.
Yes.
Please sign up. Also, Masterminds every Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're actually about to do manifestation and how to master it, how to make your dreams into a reality. If you want your dream physique, this training will be for you, which will be dropping next Tuesday as an episode.
You jeffed it again, man.
I did.
If you're listening to this, it's dropping tomorrow.
Tomorrow. That's right, because this is Monday. Okay. And then we're also having Samantha Skelly.
Yes.
On week 14 of the Mastermind.
Yes. We're going to have to get better at figuring out when
things are.
Yeah, we're going to have to start
mostly me
telling you the dates.
That's my bad.
No worries. Good?
That's all I have.
You good? Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed, and we will talk to you next time.
Talk to you soon.